Hello everyone, it's Wednesday the 16th of March and this week we have the Feeling Lucky Challenge. We only had it about 8 weeks ago. I think it was about 2 months ago we had it, and it was the first time we had it back then, so it's still pretty new. We had Charged Warriors last time, and this time we have Charged Scouts, and the star hero is Huntsman Daryl, who again we had about 10 weeks ago, but it's not too bad a hero to have. Would have been nice to have had Survivor's Rick, but hopefully we'll get him soon. As we've only had it once before, there's probably still quite a few tactics to be worked out, but from what I can remember last time, I'll try and go through the maps with some hints and tips. But first of all, as you're probably all wanting to know what the weekend event is, and this week is Jackpot Deluxe. So you got a chance of getting 9 silver or 9 gold crates after a mission, and the cost to unlock after you've used your videos has been reduced as well. So if you're looking for lots of rewards, then hopefully you'll get lucky, get lots of gold jackpots, and get lots of resources. So that's the weekend event, and now onto the maps. So the first map is The Dungeon, which is very Guild Wars-esque. You've got all the maps are open free, find 3 of 5 crates. So Pizza Glenn's probably going to be your friend on this one, especially as they start charged, scouts start charged. Don't know why the video was so dark when I took a screenshot of it, and it also didn't really show the crates, so I've marked where they all are with X's on this one. Doesn't look too bad until you go around the corner, and then you got a tank and 4 normal walkers, and you'll always have 2 walkers in this corridor area to the right, which sometimes come through the door, sometimes walk up. You want to hope that it's the 3 out of these 4 crates on this side, and you don't have to go to the 5th crate in the room to the right, because on the right hand side you've got another tank which usually starts unaware. I think it always does. And you need to go past it, through the door, and get the crate. Trouble is, the doors in this map, the 2 doorways, are hard corners. So if that walker walks into the doorway, you've got to kill it to get out. And at high levels, it makes it pretty nigh on impossible. So you really want it to be one of these first 3 of these first 4. And you do have 2 exits, one in the left-hand room and one on the right-hand room. So having someone who can clear the line, either by pushing or killing, is going to be really handy. Next map is called Car Boot Sale, which is my personal... I hated this map. It drove me mad. No matter what team I used, I really struggled on it. First 2 cars, easy to open. You're hoping you get it in those 2, but it doesn't really matter, because when you get to the middle of the map, where all these walkers are still in the line, you'll also have some down below, and you just can't get past without killing them. And the level I was at, it wasn't too bad, but as soon as you get up into the 50s, the sheer number of them, and the way they're in a line, and their hard corners and soft corners, just meant they could come through and get you. It was just horrible. But you've got these other 3 cars which you may need to open. So that's 3 out of 5 as always. And then get to the exit on the far right of the map. I really don't know how I'm going to play this with Huntsman Daryl, because once you get to this point, as you can tell, there's very little room to prowl. There wasn't much room to herd with Beta either. You do have 2 walkers that start at the beginning, so you can keep the threat down early on. Even with Smite and Spy, it wasn't easy, mainly because you get incoming from the left and the right, and as I say, not being able to move forwards, and then as soon as you kill stuff, it was just filling up behind it. Yeah, it's just not a very nice map. Other people seem to not mind it as much as I did, so hopefully you won't either, but I'm not looking forward to this one. Power is what you want. You want to be able to kill quick and stun, so Mercer is going to be really helpful at high level. I think I also did do it at one point with Mercer and Huntsman Daryl, where I used Mercer with a Daryl's assault rifle to weaken the walkers and Daryl to kill them. So I might try that again at some point. Next map is a nice bit of relief. It's scattered. You've got 3 or 5 boxes, 2 normal walkers, 2 or 3 normal walkers sat in front of you, and you do have a tank somewhere around. There's a box to the far right, which as long as you don't need that one, it makes this map not too bad, especially with Pizza Glen. You can pretty much get all 3 boxes on the first turn, especially if you have Beta in there to stun or herd the starting walkers. And then it's just a case of picking the right one for the next move and getting back out. So one of the easier maps this week. Do beware though, there is a hard corner around here somewhere in this top right corner, which can mess you up when you get you blocked in. Speed is of the essence on this one. You don't want an incoming to come in really, or keep the threat down. Chow Hall was probably my favourite map. Last time you got 5 lunch boxes. There's one in the bottom left which is really dark again for some reason you can't see. 2 exits. So Pizza Glen on this is just great. You can open a couple of them and open the 3 nearest to you, and then use someone else to stun or kill the walkers which you make aware. I was using other teams on this. I was using shooters with Cripple, which was really helpful, as well as Pizza Glen, Beta or Zeke. And then once you've got 3 of them, hopefully you only need 1 more, and you can run Pizza Glen to one of the far 2 and then jump him onto the line if you've been successful, or run away and try again next time. But yeah, lots of different teams you can use on this one. It's not too bad a map, quite fun to mess around on. Abandoned Base, on the other hand, when you get to higher levels, the top right box, if you need that one, it's pretty much game over. There's actually a surprising amount of walkers on this map. I remember always starting with Pizza Glen on the right to open a box, and then run back and open the other 2 and hope it's those first 3. So those first 3, you've got no issues. Open them, get back to the line next turn. If you've got to open the top left one, you might be alright, depending on the team you've taken. If you can stun the ones over here on the left, or herd them, it's not too bad. And then run back down to the line, or take 1 person to the exit at the top of the map. Take too long though, and all the walkers come towards you and fill up the lines, and that just causes all sorts of problems. So speed is of the essence on this one again, and hoping you don't need the far top right box. I mean, even at earlier levels, if you needed a top right box, it was difficult, because there are loads of walkers just all over this map. And again, Huntsman Daryl this week on this map, very little room to prowl. So not the greatest, which is one of the reasons I would prefer to survive as Rick. But we got what we got. And then the last map is the one I remember most people having trouble with. I never really found it that horrible, not compared to Car Boot Sale. But it's Bloody Concrete, and you got 2 boxes on this side of the Bloody Concrete. 3 boxes, sorry, and then 2 around the back. And you got a couple of armoured walkers. I think it's 3 armoured walkers. And these points next to at the top of the Bloody Concrete is a hard corner, I believe. So as soon as you get a walker there, you're blocked from going that way. So you nearly always have to go down and up and round. But and it gets congested there. One thing I did keep doing is where the white pavement is in front of the wall, I kept thinking was a wall, thinking I could push things into it, and just pushed them in onto the pavement. So do beware of that. I kept making that mistake all the way through. It's very annoying. If you need all 5, it can be difficult. If you need 4, it's not too bad. There is room to prowl on this one, as you can see, if you can bring them forward a couple at a time. And again, I was using Mercer to damage the walkers, and then using Huntsman Darrell to prowl them. So this one can take a bit of time, but if you play it right, it's not too bad. Just using this space at the beginning to prowl should get you through it. So that's all the maps. Quite busy at work this week, so I'm not sure how quickly I'll get my videos up, but I'll try and do them as quickly as possible with a couple of commentary videos. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you soon.